Hey folks, welcome to this week's edition of BrushPile Fishing. It is a cold February morning. We're in Clinton Lake, Illinois. We're going to do shallow water fishing, and you're saying, wait a minute, Illinois is a northern state. It should be frozen over. It's a power plant lake, folks. It never freezes. It stays between 45 and 52 degrees or so. We've got a great guest in store today, Jeremy Stoddard with Heartland Guide Service. And Jeremy says we're going to be casting jigs and bobbers. You know I love to do that. And again, folks, he said shallow water. So we'll talk to him here soon. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with BrushPile Fishing.
Many people look at a lake and feel a sense of calm serenity. Crappie fishermen feel the heart-pounding anticipation of the thump. That's why host Russ Bailey is addicted to crappie fishing. It's this addiction that takes Russ from the Midwest to the Deep South in search of the best lakes, techniques, and patterns from some of the best crappie anglers in the country. Right here on BrushPile Fishing.
Hey folks, welcome back to BrushPile Fishing. Jeremy, how we doing today, bud?
Doing good.
I'll tell you what, it is a cold morning here, but the winds are light, may pick up later, but you say we're going to concentrate on shallow fish this morning.
Yeah, we should do pretty good if we concentrate on corking and jigging and do maybe a little bit of casting. It just depends on what the conditions give us.
Okay, and when you say corking, we're fishing shallow water. You say we're going to be setting anywhere. Our boat will be an 8 foot, but we're going to be casting up into maybe 3-4 foot of water.
Oh yeah, and there's big black crappies and black nose that sit in that stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what, I brought the crappie magnet jigs along. I know the crappie love them. Can you explain to the folks, what is this power plant thing?
Well, the nuclear power plant here in Clinton is wonderful. I cast and I cork and I jig for these crappies 8 months out of the whole year.
Okay.
Between October all the way through winter, all the way to the end of May, you can do what we're going to do today.
No kidding.
Oh yeah.
And you know, we're starting out air temperature wise is 15 degrees this morning, but you say that water is nice and warm.
It's in the 50s.
Really?
Oh yes.
Well,
you feel them fish, they're gonna feel warm.
I'll tell you what, I'm ready to get started. You know, back home we've got ice, but it's not safe enough to get out on. I have had the fever for a while. I'm ready to hit the water. How about you?
I think it'll be a good morning.
Here we go, folks. Folks, if you just joined us here on BrushPile Fishing, we're at Clinton Lake here in Illinois, just getting started this morning. It's a power plant lake, and we're casting right up towards the shoreline. You can see some laydowns and stumps out there. Jeremy, the water we're casting into, what's the depth up there?
Well, the average depth we're going to be catching these fish today is going to probably be about 3 to 6 foot.
Okay.
We're on a ledge with scattered laydowns with the natural flow of the lake going along this bank, which brings that warm water right through here.
And we, when we got started this morning, it's 14 degrees air temperature, as you can see all the fog, but water temperature is, up close to 50 degrees.
Oh, it's over 50, I guarantee you. It was 55 2 days ago, and that plant's running strong.
Folks, we're using crappie magnet baits today, with only fishing right now about a foot and a half deep under a bobber, which is still one of the most fun ways to catch them. Say what you want. It's how we all started, and it never gets old.
It's fun to watch that bobber disappear.
Yes, it is.
Especially using plastics. Yeah, you know when a crappie will hit you out here. They bury that bobber quick. They're pretty aggressive right now. They're feeding up for that spawn, and with it being a power plant, they spawn fairly early here.
Right. I know we're just getting started. We're hitting this first tree and a few stumps. When you find them, are they normally schooled pretty good?
It depends. I find, because I do a lot of this in the winter, I'm all I do on Clinton in the winter is cast for them.
Okay.
Because it's very fun, and you catch a lot of good blacks and black nose, anywhere from 9 to 13 inches. They got a good 12-month eating cycle because the power plant, you know.
Right.
So they're eating good all year. There we go.
There we go.
There's one.
And that is a black crappie. You said that's predominantly what we will get today.
Yep, that's 9-incher, 9 1/4.
Take us in just a little bit. There we go. That feels decent too.
There you go.
Not too shabby.
Hey, about
Bluegill.
10-incher, 10-inch crappie.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a good fish.
That's average for Clinton when wintertime. When
And
you
he's warm.
Oh yeah, he's real warm.
Look at there. Came on the pumpkin color. That fish is warm, folks. It's 15-degree air temperature, but he's coming out of 50-degree water. And that feels good on the old hands. Pretty fish.
Thick too.
Yeah, nice size.
That's about average.
Now this winter pattern near the power plant, when will you start fishing this every year?
October.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And then all through winter?
Oh goodness, yes. That's a bluegill. You know, I'll cork and jig from October all the way through the end of May. See, that's the good thing about this time of year up here is they're aggressive enough, you don't need to use a bobber the whole time.
Yeah.
You can get away with just reeling.
Now, is there ever a time you do get in some whites here?
Yeah, we'll get into some today, actually. There's
There you go.
That's a nice one. That's a nicer fish.
Crappie?
Yeah, feels like her.
There we go.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
Nice little rod bend there. There
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
I like to hear that drag talk. That black nose,
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
about a 9 1/2, maybe 10 inch. Got the old black nose in here. They've been putting those in here for a while now.
Yeah.
Man, they are aggressive fish.
DeWitt County, an oasis for the outdoorsman. Whether it's boating, fishing, camping, hiking, hunting, or water sports, recreational and business opportunities await in the heart of central Illinois between Springfield, Decatur, Bloomington, and Champaign. The 9,300-acre Clinton Lake State Recreational Area and nearby Weldon Springs State Park offer something for everyone. Each year, thousands of tourists visit DeWitt County to enjoy the serenity, numerous activities, festivals, and small-town beauty. Visit dcdc-illinois.net today to begin your new adventure.
B&M Poles,
That's a 3-pound crappie.
the #1 crappie pole company in the world.
Got it.
Whether you're jigging, trolling, pulling, or pushing, B&M has your pole.
My signature series rod.
Third-generation family company with over 70 years experience. Home to the Bucks Graphite Jig Poles, the first and best-selling graphite jig pole in the U.S. for over 35 years. B&M Poles, the #1 crappie pole company in the world.
Hey folks, Russ Bailey here for BrushPile Fishing. We are here in Kentucky at Cornfield Crappie with Mark Riddle. Mark, how we doing?
Good, Russ. How are you?
I'll tell you what, you just rigged our boat. Absolutely great products you have. Can you tell the folks about all you have to offer?
We got our monitor mounts. We got a new bridge. The thing we've done the most with has been the cable saver. We've actually sold them worldwide. We got a mount to put the live scope on the trolling motor.
There you have it, folks. Cornfield Crappie. If you want the boat that looks good, Cornfield Crappie.
BrushPile Fishing is brought to you by these outstanding sponsors. B&M Poles, over 70 years of quality and performance. War Eagle, built for hunters who love to fish. Suzuki, the ultimate 4-stroke outboard. Slime Line, catch the fever. Crappie Magnet, sore lip 'em all.
Another one.
Another one.
This feels like either a white bass or a big crappie.
I think that's crappie, ain't it?
Yes, it is. Oh, he's jumping.
That's a nice fish.
Oh, wow.
Another
Yes.
black nose.
Yes, that's a 10 1/2 all day right there.
Old black nose. Boy, them's pretty, and they look like somebody took a magic marker right down the
Yeah,
middle of them.
that's a good one there.
It's weird catching fish in February that have this much color, but it's because that water is so warm in there.
Yeah, the good thing about Clinton is it's got a lot of wood, natural wood in it, hardwoods. It's even got coontail.
Now, are there any houses on here or docks or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay.
There's plenty of access areas on the lake for people to come, and they got a nice campground, and yeah, there's a lot of good access areas on Clinton for bank fishing. And it's not bad fishing.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of times, certain times of year, why bring the boat?
Folks, I hope you enjoyed today's show here at Clinton Lake. And right now I'm with Gabe from the Chamber of Commerce. Gabe, how we doing?
Good.
I'll tell you what, you know, we had a great show today. It was fun, a little bit cold out there. The fishing was fantastic, but there's a lot of other things to do here in Clinton.
There is. Clinton has got a lot to do, anything from our annual Apple and Pork Festival at the end of every September to, you know, our 3 state parks. So we have all sorts of things, various hotels and city parks and all sorts of things. So check out our information on ClintonILChamber.com. You can find out all the events and about all the businesses in town.
There you go, folks. The fishing was great, multi-species. They offer a guide service. The ramps, accessibility, everything is great here, and there's a lot more to do. So check that website out. Gabe, thanks for having us here.
Thanks
We've
for
had a
coming
ball,
out.
buddy. Thank you. What kind of limits do they have here as far as size and numbers?
Well, for crappie, you can keep 15 per person,
Okay.
9 and up. But yeah, it's a good lake for multi-species.
Yeah. You say you do a lot of walleye in here too, huh?
Oh yes.
There we go. Went a little bit deeper and boom.
Another decent black nose.
Look there. There
Oh,
we
yeah.
go.
Oh yeah.
That is a good one.
Yes, sir.
Went a little bit deeper for him, folks. Oh, look at that. Like I say, it looks like somebody just took a marker, went right down the center. Pretty fish. That's a good crappie.
People don't realize how fun it can really get in the wintertime. I mean, it's just a fun time to catch active, aggressive fish.
I just missed one.
Oh, look at
watching
that
you.
one. Look at that one.
There we go. That's 2 good ones back to
Ooh,
back.
that's a nice
for us.
white.
Yeah.
That's a 10.5-inch white.
You know, Ohio, folks, we're only 4 hours from here, so get down here. And that's from St. Mary's.
Stay right there. More BrushPile fishing is next. War Eagle Boats, the most versatile line of hunting and fishing aluminum boats available. We strive to overcome real hunting and fishing obstacles, which drives us to create better products in the future. Check out the Blackhawk 2170, the ultimate crappie fishing boat. Built on a 22-degree V-hull and paired with a 150-horsepower motor, you get lots of space and performance. All War Eagle boats are built to suit the needs of our customers, guaranteeing you a boat worthy of the investment. Visit wareagleboats.com to get yours started today.
Getting a high-quality, American-made product at one of the best price points in the industry, customer service that's second to none. More importantly, they flat out catch fish.
The new home for your fishing needs is boneheadtackle.com. Get all the latest product information. Shop our new and improved tackle shop. We have baits for crappie, bass, striper, sand bass, saltwater and terminal tackle, bait styles in slim stick, stump bugs, brush gliders, and bulk jig heads available. Check out our superior monoline, crankbaits for bass, and our top-of-the-line carbon fiber fishing rods. Bonehead Tackle, family-owned business with one goal in mind: make fishing more fun and help all anglers catch more fish.
BrushPile Fishing is brought to you by these amazing companies: Grand Lake St. Mary's, Crappie USA, NKT.TV, Rockport Rattler, Power Pole, Bonehead Tackle, Cornfield Crappie.
The bass in this lake are amazing. It's one of the best bass lakes in the state.
Really?
Oh yes. But yeah, the fishing's good like this all through the winter. But you know, you can't have too strong a wind doing this. The fish won't go shallow if it gets too strong. They don't want to get beat up.
Well, and you say direction of the wind's important too.
Oh goodness, yes. if it's strong out of the west, it kills the flow of the current, and it kills, and the cold water blows back to where these fish are. It's basically a cold front.
There we go.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Not bad either.
That's a good fish. I just saw a swirl. Let me get the net for this
Staying
one.
down.
Let me get the net for this one.
Oh yeah. Good crappie.
That's
There we
dandy.
go.
That's what we're here for.
Yes, sir. Like I say, when they hit it, man, they thump it.
Look at the back on that one. He is just a healthy, thick fish.
Look at there, folks. When I say they're thumping it, look at that crappie magnet. If you can even see it. Look at that. Another good fish.
And that's the good thing about these laydowns. You never know where they're going to be sitting in them. So you got to make sure you work them well.
Yep. Well, like you say, man, I mean, when they do hit it, it's like the bobber's on the water and then it is completely gone.
20 foot from the rocks.
There you go.
It feels like a big bluegill.
Oh, yeah?
No, it's a crappie. He's just a hype. Look at him go. Oh, yeah.
Another good one.
There's a fat one.
Another good one.
Oh, my goodness. No wonder it was fighting so good.
Man, you talk about good eating right now this time of year. Oh,
Look at that fat one. Man.
that's a couple good ones off this laydown.
Yep, this is my secret good one, so make sure nobody sees it too good. Just kidding. That's a good fish. That's a 10.5 inch, big black.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Is that another good
Man,
one?
it just gets, yeah. When they hit it, man, it is like right now.
It's like, see you later.
You gotta love doing this, man. In the February, this sure beats sitting at home watching TV.
Especially, I mean, you're not catching giants, but look at the quality on that. I mean, every one of them.
Well, and if you're wanting a good mess to eat, my gosh, this is great. Jeremy, one of the things I noticed today is, I understand it was cold this morning. We're the only boat out here.
Yep. And it's not that's the good problem for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a good fish. Please stay on, baby. Oh, here's
That's a white.
Told you.
Yep, you called that one.
Where's my 20 bucks, Joe? That'd have been a quick 20 bucks, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would have.
That's a nice white for Clinton. And then see, like, you can go vertical jigging on Clinton in the winter, but there's a lot of smaller fish, and they're not as aggressive, and it's colder. These fish over here, that's, 10.5 inch. There we go, got him.
That's a crappie.
Yep. Oh, that's a good one,
Not
too.
a bad one again. Love it, love it, love it. Come here.
9.5, 9.
Come here.
He'll keep.
Look at there. We're talking so much about how they're engulfing them jigs. Look at that. I mean, as soon as I see that bobber go, I'm setting that hook, but they are just tearing these things up. Thank you, crappie magnet. Right up through the top part of his mouth where you want it. Now, do they draw this lake down at all?
No, it's a spillway.
Okay.
So it regulates itself very well, which is nice because, it doesn't fluctuate as much. The fish patterns stick pretty regular,
Yeah.
There's one.
Did you get one?
Yes, sir. It's a good one, too. If it's a crappie, it's going to be a dandy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best one of the day. Nice. Look at that one.
There we go.
That's
And that
not-
one you got without a bobber.
Yep. You can do either out here. Sometimes especially on this flat here, there's not as many snags. You can get away with it a little bit.
want to introduce that. The new BrushPile Fishing Store carries all the gear that I use in the BrushPile Fishing Show. Just go to www.brushpilefishing.com and check out the Crappie Shop and find jigs, apparel, line, nets, B&M poles, and so much more. In the sale and clearance sections, you'll find deep discounts on the gear that will help you put more fish in your boat. That's brushpilefishing.com.
And now, the BrushPile Gear Check.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us today for the BrushPile Gear Check. Simple rig we were using. We had my 8-foot Signature Series rods. These rods are very versatile. You can cast, you can flip, you can vertical jig, but today casting was the key. We started out, of course, using floats, and then towards the end, Jeremy actually cast it a couple times and just slow rolled that jig without a bobber. So it's a very versatile rod. We went with the Daiwa spinning reels. Went with a 4 and a 6-pound test line, and that's slime line. I like the high vis mainly so I can see to thread that. As far as the jig, and this was important, you know, we talk a lot about color making a difference, and sometimes it doesn't make a difference. Today it did. We went with pink and orange jig heads. That's a double cross by Crappie Magnet. And then a Crappie Magnet tail. And that color there is very clear, very natural looking. A few specks in there. That's what those fish wanted. We caught more on this than anything else by far. And I told you most of the day we were fishing with a bobber. This is one. It's called Our Trip. I got some of these given to me at the Columbus Boat Show. You know I like them corks that are oval shaped. They go down into the water quick. This thing, pegged with a toothpick, absolutely worked awesome today. You can see it from a long distance. They're bright colors, and you can see the sensitive bites. Although today, most of the fish absolutely hammered that thing. That bobber was there and then absolutely gone. Simple rig, it's what we use today for these Clinton Lake crappie.
There's another one. Ooh, oh yeah. You need to switch back to that monkey milk, bud.
Any size to it?
Yeah, it feels good. A little tougher to get into that one. Oh yeah, he's even shaking head. Oh yeah. Look at that one. What do you think of that, dude?
That's a nice crappie. Changing patterns a little bit. Actually casting without the bobbers now.
Yeah, that's a tank.
Got me switching now, yep.
Look at the back on that. She's feeding up for that spawn. Yep, casting jigs in the middle of February. Kind of hard to beat, isn't it?
Well, hey folks, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Jeremy, how we doing, man? It has been great.
Thank you.
It was a little bit cold out there this morning, especially when we got started, but I'll tell you what, it warmed up, not warm, but bearable, and the fishing was great. We started out with corks this morning. There towards the end, you took the cork off and just started slow rolling that jig and did pretty good.
Yeah, you just got to go with the conditions. Sometimes, like with the corking we were doing over the brush, that's the way to keep you from snagging all the time.
Right.
And then once we found out there wasn't much on the wood, after the sun got up good, then we came back to this flat, and then that's when we took the bobbers off and slow rolled, because there's not a whole lot of snags on the flat.
Gotcha. Well, I'll tell you what, you know, like I say, back home in Ohio, we're about a 4-hour drive from here. We didn't have ice safe enough to get on this year, but there's a thin layer of ice we couldn't fish. It's nice to know I can come down here all winter long. And we're going to have your information on there. Folks, if you want to get down here for some winter fishing, again, we're in late February. The water's always open. It's always good. Give Jeremy a call. I had a blast today. Nothing better than getting on the water in February. It's a lot better than sitting home and watching TV, unless you're watching BrushPile Fishing. So you stay tuned. We'll be back next week with BrushPile Fishing.
For more BrushPile fishing excitement, find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.